Now you're probably seeing something that isn't quite right. That this side of my mouth is smaller than this side of my mouth. I got stung by a bee, and it hurts. Hello everybody, it's Mr. Carrot, and welcome to Into the Abyss. I think this is episode 23.
Who, when confronted with a puzzle, can't help but try and figure it out? The process can be frustrating, but we usually get there in the end, especially when given some clues.
So today we are talking about the world's greatest mystery, and I'm pretty sure I said this sometime in the past. I look like a chipmunk.
But for 30 years, no one has been able to figure out what it says. If anyone's got a shot, it's Alonka Dunin.
The world's greatest mystery is where most people can't go. I don't mean to the center of a volcano, no, I mean in the middle of the CIA's headquarters.
It's meant to be solved. It's a sculpture containing an encoded message that's a challenge to the CIA employees.
It is called Kryptos, and it is literally like a sheet of big copper, thick paper or whatever, made out of quartz and all that, with a ton of letters.
Across the sidewalk are more slabs of granite, on top of which is a compass engraved into the stone.
That's it. It's like this guy took his arm and rubbed it back and forth over his keyboard to do this code, but no.
The artist that was chosen to build the sculpture was known for creating things that made people think about the strange forces of nature.
3 of the 4 codes were solved by the same person who worked for the CIA.
And he is not the world's most sophisticated cryptographer. In fact, Sanborn is not a cryptographer at all.
And the 4th code hasn't been solved. Part of me wants to do it, part of me doesn't.
Next, a smaller triangular piece of granite appears to pierce the surface of the ground.
So I'm going to attempt this.
Near the main entrance, a copper plate containing Morse code is sandwiched between slabs of granite.
Kryptos is what I can just explain as annoying.
The compass points across the slab to a lodestone which sits on top of yet another copper plate.
Now, I had an idea. I had a vision where I would set up my friends for a puzzle solver, but I literally tried my own ARG.
Tell them to get several puzzles, mix all the pieces together, and then just give me a bag of pieces.
It's a clue. It's a clue that you need to crack. Oh my god.
Within the courtyard, more slabs of rock flank 2 sides of a still pool of water.
So I gave them Morse code that said his last name, April 4, then it said 04141865, which is the day that Lincoln was assassinated. So Lincoln was the password.
But what if we told you there's a puzzle that exists in this world that just can't be solved, and we mean by anyone? That the answer to the riddle has kept some of the brightest minds on planet Earth up nights on end.
And they took an hour to solve it when you could just put it online through a Morse code translator, so maybe not.
You're the Central Intelligence Agency, right? You're supposed to be very intelligent.
It hurts.